London Heathrow Terminal 3 is the home of many Oneworld Alliance airlines, and 4 of them has airport lounges here. Join me in this video to discover which lounge is the best as I take you on an airport lounges tour. Coming up next. Hi fellow travelers, this is Ken and welcome to my channel, Ken Travels 360. Last year, I made a video of Heathrow Terminal 3 lounges tour, but back then, the American Airlines lounges were closed ever since the start of the pandemic. However, the International First Class Lounge remained closed until 20th of March this year. The AA First Class Lounge has now reopened, so it's time for an updated 2023 version of the Terminal 3 lounges tour video. First, we'll check out American Airlines International First Class Lounge. The first thing that greets us when we enter the lounge is the welcome champagne. So this is the Moet champagne, and you don't really get this offered anywhere else in the other lounges in Terminal 3. Officially, they offer you a mimosa, but usually I ask them to hold the orange juice instead. The other great feature of this lounge is that they have a la carte dining. In the past, I very often find the quality of the food served here is actually better than that in the Cathay Pacific First Class Lounge, and that's quite something. Let's have a look at the menu. In the name of research, we are gonna try out all 3 dishes on the lunch menu: cured pork, pan-fried cod, and polenta cake. While we're waiting for the a la carte food, let's check out the buffet food and the selection of beverages. Today, they are offering chicken tikka masala with rice and vegetables too. The selection of beverage is the normal stuff: soda, mixers, liquors, white wine and red wine. They're definitely not as good as the ones offered in the flagship lounges in the US. There is a coffee machine here. There are also snacks like crisps and nuts. These Saver Smith's crisps are excellent. The food that we have ordered has arrived. This one is the cured pork. This one is the pan-fried cod. We've also got the polenta cake, which may not look like one because of all the hollandaise sauce on top of it. For dessert, we've got apple crumble. Wow, we just finished the a la carte food. The quality of the food here is outstanding, even better than the Cathay Pacific Lounge. This was the case before the pandemic forced the closure of this lounge. I'm glad that they have retained this quality since they reopened. Special mention to the service staff. They make sure everything was fine for us. This was a true first-class dining experience. Right, after that delicious meal, let's take a look around the lounge. The whole decor and furniture of this lounge resemble those of an older Hilton hotel in the United States, dating back to the 1980s. Like it's in its glorious days, and you can definitely do with a modern update. Let's have a look at the view from the window here. There's very good view of the apron from the lounge here. There's an American 777 in front of us. There are lots of armchairs and chairs around. There are no USB charging ports as expected, but there are some electrical sockets. Right by the entrance, there are some shower facilities as well. And this is a famous suites corner of American Airlines lounges. Here's the bathroom products in their toilets. It's nothing fancy, Baileys and Harding. You can get that in Tesco. We're about to leave the American Airlines First Class Lounge now. I really enjoy the experience here. Yes, the lounge still looks very outdated with the old furniture, but the food, dare I say, is actually the best of all the Terminal 3 Oneworld airline lounges. It's definitely better than Cathay Pacific lounges because they have downgraded their food offerings recently. And the food here is still very good since they reopened. For beverage, they still have the Moet champagne, which can't be said of other lounges, so it's still very good. I'm gonna be controversial here and actually say this is actually probably a better lounge than Cathay Pacific lounge in terms of food and beverage at least. Okay, next we are gonna check out the British Airways Galleries lounge. So we're inside the British Airways Galleries first lounge again. We have visited this lounge many times. We know it's nothing special, but let's just have a look around to see if it has improved. Okay, this is the familiar champagne bar. And still the same champagne, Palmer's. We're gonna try another glass. We're only gonna have half glass because we are gonna visit the Cathay Pacific lounge next. You got to pace yourself. Cheers. If you turn left here, you'll find yourself in the wine bar area and what used to be the business area. So this used to be a computer area, but they have now replaced it with lounge chairs. I guess nobody will really need to use a public computer anymore. Let's check out the selection of liquor as well. They've got all the usual liquor, Cognac, Bacardi, Pimm's, Johnnie Walker Red Label and Black Label, Bourbon, Gin. Let's check out the wine offerings. Overall, I find the wine here to be okay quality, but not excellent. They have a zip tap here. This is a coffee station with lots of biscuits. I can see they have refurbished the furniture here. The armchairs look a lot more cleaner now. In my last visit, they were really manky. Let's see what they have for food here. Penny pasta with mushroom sauce, chickpea stew. It's just not very exciting compared to what we just saw in American Airlines lounge, is it? There are some sandwiches and scones here. And there are some cakes. This is the area that used to be the first class dining area. From here, there is a very good view of the apron. There is a kids area here, although nobody is using it at the moment. This is the shower area as well as Alamein Spa, but Alamein Spa is not being run anymore since the pandemic, so it's just showers here. Overall, in my opinion, the BA First Class Lounge in Terminal 3 continues to disappoint. A la carte dining has gone for a while, and the quality of the food at the buffet is now worse than what they used to serve in the business class lounge. The champagne is mediocre compared to what they serve in Cathay Pacific First Class Lounge or the AA First Class Lounge. As long as BA is in a cost-cutting mode, I don't see them improving anytime soon, sadly. So next, we are going to visit the Cathay Pacific Lounge. I've covered the Cathay Pacific First Class Lounge on numerous occasions, and if you would like to watch a full detailed reviewed video of it, you can click on the link above. This lounge has always been regarded as the best One World lounge at Heathrow Terminal 3. We'll examine if it is still true in various aspects. I like the way they have these jade color stone walls as well as these wooden semi-transparent dividers in the lounge. This gives the whole decor an unmistakable Asian ambience. The lounge is illuminated by the abundance of natural light due to the use of floor-to-ceiling windows. It also means you get very good views of the runway and apron. However, one drawback of this lounge is its limited space. During peak hours, particularly when a Cathay Pacific flight is departing within the hour, the lounge can become overcrowded. Nonetheless, with 4 One World lounges available in this terminal, This presents an opportunity to explore a different lounge. The highlight of this lounge is undoubtedly the a la carte dining room, featuring an impeccable design. If you arrive before 11 a.m., you'll be served breakfast, while an all-day menu is available afterwards. In general, the food quality is pretty good, but it has definitely deteriorated compared to a few years ago. Recently, they stopped serving hagao, and instead you get only siu mai and bao buns. The fish and chips is still very good, but I found the other choices have seen a reduction in quality recently. As you saw earlier in the video, the food in the American Airlines first class lounge was actually better. As a result, we actually skipped the food here in Cathay Pacific first class lounge on our last visit. As for drinks, they still have a respectable champagne, Laurent Perrier, and regular viewers would know that I like my Aperol Spritz, and this is the only lounge in Terminal 3 that stocks Aperol. So overall, I still consider the Cathay Pacific First Class Lounge as the best one-world lounge in Heathrow Terminal 3. But I now think I might be better off to have my a la carte dining in the AA First Class Lounge instead. By the way, if you have been enjoying this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are not a subscriber yet, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button now with the notification bell. This way, you won't miss another video from me. I'll also really appreciate the gesture, as that will allow the channel to grow and I could bring more interesting content like this to you. Okay, it's time to move on to the final lounge, Qantas.
Service lifter in the world, gentlemen. There we go. There, all done.
Thank you. Right, let's go inside the Qantas International London Lounge. As you enter the lounge, you'll find the a la carte dining area. Unfortunately, it's only open in the evening. So this is the evening menu. The most famous dish here is of course the salt and pepper squid. This is the gin bar that is attached to the dining area. It has an extensive range of unique and rare gins. I just chatted with the manager here. This dining area is only open when Qantas flight is departing. So there's one in the morning flying to Melbourne, and then there's QF2 in the evening to Sydney. So maybe next time we'll get to try it out. Let's head upstairs. Upstairs you can find the impressive cocktail bar, which is of marble horseshoe shape. Upstairs, you can also find a lot of casual seating, including sofas, armchairs, and coffee tables. It tries to create an atmosphere of a private members club. On the other side, you can find a buffet and a small dining area. Let's check out their buffet offering. This is jacket potato. They've got soup, tomato soup, rice, and this is smoked paprika chicken, and there's lots of salad. The views from the lounge are not that great due to its location and the fact that they have to work with the existing terminal building. Instead of champagne, they serve Australian sparkling wine here. It tastes alright. There are a few showers on the upper floor of Qantas Lounge. Let's go check it out. This is the shower in Qantas Lounge. It looks very modern and it has good products here as well. Overall, the Qantas Lounge, which is a business class rather than first class lounge, offers an average experience, particularly when the dining area is closed, which is the norm rather than the exception. The buffet is quite poor, so I rate its food selection quite lowly. I did once had the opportunity to try the a la carte dining, and for my memory, it was excellent. so I'm hoping to try that sometime soon. Right, it's time to board the flights now. I hope you enjoyed this video